Yeah, we did it! What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream, and a very happy Magic Monday, one and all.
Yes.
I forgot to do this before we started, but we're here now.
We are.
Hopefully everybody had a great weekend, or week since we last saw you, whatever it happens to be. Don't worry, we'll definitely get back to our sealed game from last week. It's time to draft. Because they take sealed away because apparently people don't like it, I guess. Which is silly. Because I dominated at the sealed format. Not so much with draft.
Well, that's why they didn't like it, because they had to play against you, and you actually win when you play sealed.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. See, Holland is here saying thanks. Hope you both did.
I think we had a pretty good weekend.
Yeah.
We got some stuff done. We got to relax a little bit. So yeah, I think so, for sure.
Yeah, we got some pretty monumental stuff done for us.
Around the house, yeah.
That really needed to be done for quality of life purposes.
Big time. I'll definitely take this card. This card's incredible. Twining Twins. 4-mana, 4/4, Flying, Vigilance, Ward 1. And then if we have white and care about flickering things, we can exile target non-token creature, return to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. So technically, even if we don't have like a lot of enter the battlefield effects for ourselves, we can just do that, do the adventure side. It's just going to beep a million times, right? Anyway, it's the adventure side we can use even on an opponent's creature, like if they're going to buff it or something or whatever, we can flicker it and bring it back so that it doesn't get those benefits or something like that. But that's if we're in white, we don't have to be. We want to be in blue with this, which works really well with not this one, but with Succumb to the Cold, sure.
Okay.
Sure. There's also Gingerbread Hunter, but of course that wants to be in this 2-color strategy, just because the removal is so good. And then, I mean, a 5-mana 5/5 is great. That makes a food. But then, of course, it wants to be in the food deck. But then so does this one, right? This wants to be in the green-black food deck also. There's Water Wings, which I like, but I'm sure will come back. I think if we take Succumb to the Cold, maybe we can try to lean into the white-blue tap deck, the Azorius tap deck. Or because we have the Twining Twins, maybe we get lucky with blue-black fairies. Who knows? We can keep that open as well. With that being the case, we could take Shatter the Oath, but this leaves us open so that if we end up in white, we can stick with, playing the adventure as well. Shatter the Oath is good, but I don't know if it's second pick good.
Okay. Erica is here. Nice to see you. She says, I can be here this time.
What is up, Erica?
Nice to see you.
Agreed. Happy Magic Monday. Yeah, I'm going to take Glass Casket. We already have the adventure on Twining Twins. Why the hell not? There's Gallant Pie Wielder. Not a bad card. We're not really in the Celebration deck. That's white-red. And Protective Parents kind of wants to be in green-white, which we're also not in. But Glass Casket is just good. It's just a good removal spell, so I will happily take it. We could have taken Troyan, because we are in basically mono blue if we ignore the adventure. And so we could go into higher costed things, but we don't really need that right now. So I'll take Glass Casket because, again, just a solid removal spell.
Okay. C. Holland says, yeah, can't have Joe winning. We'll stop that format.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he says, Erica!
There is Chancellor of Tales. It's a fairy, and it copies adventures. Obviously, we have one adventure here, and it's a fairy, so those two cards work very well together. Mm-hmm. Then there's also a Frostbridge Guide, Guard, which is a tapper, which works really well with Succumb to the Cold. But I think I'll take the Chancellor of Tales. There's more of a chance that we see more of these, so I'll keep that open. Tenacious Tome Seeker cares about instants and sorceries, obviously wants to be in red-blue, which is not what we're really looking at right now, so I will try Chancellor of Tales.
Okay. Erica says, I'm sorry I've been MIA. My vampire game changed from every other week to weekly, and Monday was the only night that worked for us all.
No worries, Erica.
So why aren't you meeting today?
Do we take Return Triumphant? Return Triumphant was an incredible card for us when we were in the black-white deck, because as you can see, this brings something with 3 or less mana value. This is 3, this is 2. Automatically right there, it shows you why that's good. We could also take Stockpiling Celebrant, but I think a 2-drop will probably be pretty helpful here, even though we don't have literally anything that fits that bill yet. Hopefully we will soon. We'll see. Okay, Knight of Doves is a decent start. There's also Disdainful Stroke and Spreading Seas. I think we're in the right colors. What do you think?
Yeah, looks like it.
Blue and white all over the place.
Open AF.
Glass Casket is an artifact. I guess Return Triumphant puts an enchantment on. This cares about adventures specifically. I guess we could take Knight of Doves. If we're going to take a card that cares about us having enchantments, I'd rather take this knight than this knight. And then, obviously, Disdainful Stroke, a good card, but we can take this uncommon. I think it's a pretty solid creature.
Erica says one of our players had a PC issue that is not fixable in one day, so we pushed it back.
Gotcha. Ooh, I like both of these cards. I really do. I think for now I'm going to take the removal, but if we see more Archon's Glories, I do like that card for sure.
Erica, what do you think of my hair?
Yeah, It's the colors on your computer are not, or your phone are not playing tricks with you. That is Amy's hair color. We got another glass casket. I will take it. I don't know that I want more than 2. It is restrictive in terms of what it can grab. It can get something mana value 3 or less. And there is another Archon's Glory here, but I'll take the glass casket since it's an uncommon. While we can still take it, I'm going to take it. Hopeful Vigil, not a bad card. And Return Triumphant. We already have 1 Return Triumphant and not too many things that work with it. In fact, literally 1 so far. So I'll take a Hopeful Vigil and maybe get more stuff that works with Return Triumphant to grab more in the future. Ooh, or do I take the Sprite? It's probably Sprite. It's a much better choice. My bad.
More of a cream soda person, but I don't mind a Sprite.
I do like cream soda. I do not like Sprite. Oh. So there you go. Water Wings over Fraying Sanity. We're not doing the mill deck. Sorry, not sorry. It's not going to happen.
Fair.
There's a reason it wheeled. So there's Sleight of Hand or Vantress Transmuter. Notably, the Transmuter would work really well with the Chancellor of Tales, but I kind of want to go a little bit... Yeah, I kind of want to take Sleight of Hand here instead. Neither of these... I guess it's a 3-mana 3/2 versus a 2-mana 0/4. Oh, no, this cares about putting... It puts a roll on something? I'll take it. Sure. Amy, either of these arts, the dogs?
Doggies!
Okay. Disdainful Stroke came back. Holy crap.
Ooh.
Okay. That works for me. All right, so Restless Vinestalk is not what we're going to be doing in this deck, but Knightly Valor's here. It's an enchantment, which we care about. It makes a 2/2 knight, which is cool, and it gives +2/+2 in vigilance. Sick.
And the art's fucking sick.
Right?
Which is the only thing I care about.
Sure, fair enough. By the way, let's see who we're drafting with. Jose Lopez, Scotty Magic 86, Fred, Louis B or Luis B. I cannot read that language. DNT and Bird. Wow,
okay.
Just very to the point names here.
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, Copy Enchantment.
Ooh, beautiful.
Right. There's also Ice Wrought Sentry, which should definitely be the pick for me, to be honest.
Sick.
It's the Tapper deck, hopefully. I mean, we're in the Tapper deck colors, I should say. And this card gives benefits when you tap things. So, yeah, I'll take the Ice Wrought Sentry for sure. There's Johan, not for us, but still a cool card. Archon's Glory, which I do like. Maybe it wheels. Transmuter, maybe that wheels. Quick Study, maybe that wheels. To Unveil Guide. Any of those I'd be happy with. But yeah, I'll take the Sentry for sure with this deck.
Okay. Erica says, also in the true spirit of this chat, I found some shiny Pokemon in the new Pokemon Violet DLC.
Hell yeah. Let us know what you got. And yes, that is absolutely in the spirit of this chat. We haven't seen Marky's. Oh, there he is.
He says, what it do, folks?
Damn it. Amy got there.
C. Holland says, nice. And Erica says, I like it. It gives me female Commander Shepard vibes.
Amy does not get that reference.
I don't. And
it's a Mass Effect reference, Amy.
Oh, okay. It to me, it looked like... Go ahead.
We did it.
Nice.
We got a Mythic in our... Oh, no! This is so much better for our deck. Will. Come back to me. I'm going to take Sheree. Damn it. Will, come back. Will. Fuck. Hopefully Will wheels, because we're taking Sheree of Numbing Depths.
Will. Will.
Oh, God.
Erica says, I summoned Marcus by talking about shinies. You really did.
Yeah, clearly. And by the way, hi, Marcus. Happy Magic Monday, of course.
Yeah. And she says, where there's a way, there's a will.
By the way, this is a super difficult pick. Solitary Sanctuary versus Ice Wrought Sentry.
At least we already have a Sentry.
Yeah, but okay, sure.
We put our Sentry in our Sanctuary.
I wish. Why are these both in the same pack?
I feel like that's been happening a lot for this one.
Yeah. Maybe it's time for the Guard now?
We already have the Valor and the Sprite, so...
Oh, I didn't even see the Sprite. My head wasn't there. I was looking at the Archon's Glory. But yeah, I'll take the Guard. Ooh, Picklock Prankster.
Ooh.
I probably wouldn't play the Adventure ever. There's also Besotted Knight, which is not a bad card. And Balluna's Gatekeeper, which is not bad either. It's probably the Prankster. 1/3 Flying Vigilance, why not? There's a Guard again. I don't want that. Don't want that as much. So yeah, Guard it is. Very good.
Okay. See, Helen says, yeah, I had to Google it too, Amy. LOL. Nice. Marcus says, Amy, that 695 number was accurate, and it's now 703.
Do you remember what he's talking about?
I finished 3 new families over the weekend that did... Oh, what did you catch, Erica? Very nice, Marcus.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
Really sick. Ooh, wow. Look at all the cards that came back. I talked about like any of them coming back would be great. All 3 came back. I think I'm going to go with Quick Study. Card draw will be quite nice in this deck, I think.
Marcus says if we care about enchantments, Sanctuary was the pick.
Yeah.
And Erica says, I found 3 shinies today, actually. One was an Intentional Hunt, Sawsbuck, and 2 were totally random, Geodude and Shinx.
Wow. By the way, we are getting hooked the hell up. So notably, Will did not come back, but irrelevant. We have gotten 6 stuff there at the end, and we just got Talion's Messenger, which, by the way, we don't really care about fairies that much so far. Like, we're not in the blue-black fairies deck, but we have 5 other fairies in this deck. So
amazing.
It will be this one, and that's incredible, and I'm super happy about that. Even if we weren't going to take Talion's Messenger, there was also Stroke of Midnight, which is just a fantastic card.
A lot of stroking in this in this particular set.
Mm-hmm. Nothing wrong with that.
Which, whatever, I'm into it.
Which, Bitter Chill. Bitter Chill and Succumb to the Cold, actually. And a Frostbridge Guard again. And Ice Out, Into the Fate Court, Quick Study. We're definitely getting something good out of this pack. But I'm going to take Bitter Chill for sure.
Erica says, I am Titania, Queen of the Fairies, and I have blessed you, and you will like it. Amazing, Erica. Thank you.
I do like it, so
I mean,
Titania.
Right. Queen Titania.
Okay, well, there's a lot of crap here. And by crap, I mean it's good, don't worry. But still, I think between these two, Chancellor is very expensive. It's a fine card, but there's also the Sprite. It's a fairy, and it taps things. So it works for both of the kind of themes that we're working on right now. So I'm going to take the Sprite, the 1-drop, over the Chancellor of Tales in this particular pack. But, I mean, good lord, look at all this white and blue. I'm super pleased with where we're drafting here.
Nice.
Oh. Okay. Well, there's a Sleep-Cursed Fairy. There's also Greater Oromancy.
Ooh.
But I'm not going to take it, but it is gorgeous.
Yeah.
And it is notably a card in our colors, but, you know, so is Besotted Knight and Savior of the Sleeping and Water Wings and even arguably Ginger Brute, but I'm going to take the Sleep-Cursed Fairy for sure. Wow. Wow. This draft is very interesting. Well, there's a Financier, but there's another Sprite. So I'm going to take a fourth. This will be our 4th.
Maybe we just have a mono blue fairy deck.
Very interesting. It's probably the Knight over the Alchemist, I think. How many instants and sorceries? 7 instants, 4 sorceries. Still.
Marcus says favorite Sawsbuck form? Question mark.
Oh, man. Obira has been going around. I guess nobody's in the fairy deck either. I'm not going to splash black for this card, but it's cool. So yeah, Amy, you do not get that question yet. That's a Pokemon reference, but you have not yet seen a Sawsbuck.
That is correct. Nor heard of it.
Yeah. Out of these three, it's going to be the parents, I guess. The reindeer for sure. Cares about enchantments entering. We can tap stuff. It's the tapper deck. Sure.
Erica says, my favorite is winter, and it's a shame this shiny is so bad.
Fair enough.
Marcus says, same. And Erica says, the one thing I'll die mad about in Pokemon is that there's no reason on Earth that any of the terrible shinies that exist should exist. If you're going to make a shiny, make it cool.
Yeah, okay.
I agree with that.
Savior of the Sleeping over Water Wings the second. Sure, why not? Spreading Seas, but that's going to go to the sideboard. And a last pick red card. This deck seems really cool. We do have a lot of cuts to make.
Yeah.
Because we just got hooked the hell up. Literally, Will was the only card that we saw that, like, we really would have wanted that we didn't get. But I'm happy that we got Charade, just with how this deck has turned out. So,
Erica says, I'll send you a comparison of the worst shiny ever on Discord so you can see what I mean. I know you've seen the Pokemon. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
And then Marcus says, running shiny Garchomp is bittersweet.
Maybe I'm wrong with getting rid of the Picklock Prankster, but I feel like I do. Knightly Valor is a interesting top end with Into the Fake Court. Maybe I get rid of Knightly Valor. And then ditch a land as well. Because our curve basically tops out at 4, and then if we get to 5, hooray, but we don't need it. Return Triumphant would get us back a guard, could get us back a sprite, could get us back Talion's Messenger. Return Triumphant is definitely good in this deck now. It wasn't originally, but it really is now.
Cool.
Yeah. We didn't take the second Knight of Doves, which is fine. I don't think we really have much of a heavy enchantments theme. I also don't think we have many adventures. I know we're getting rid of fairies by doing this, but cutting out our top end is helpful. So,
Marcus says we can drop at least one sprite.
yeah, let's see it. Or let's try it. Cutting 1 feels good.
Oh, we have 4 of them.
Correct.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ. Yeah, I think we can drop one.
Probably drop the Lectern as well then. If we're gonna cut out the Enchantments Matters theme, we can do that. Like, that hurts Rhyme for a Reindeer, but that's kind of the only thing that it hurts that we would want to keep for our tapper strategy. We can get rid of Besotted Knight for that reason as well.
Erica says, all right, I sent the thing. No rush. I just wanted you to know.
Thank you, Erica.
Thanks.
2 Disdainful Strokes. How do we feel about 2 Disdainful Strokes? Is that what that was?
Yeah. There was disdain in my... They were really more slaps. But whatever.
Get rid of the Keep Guard.
Five more cuts.
The parents? I'm running out of creatures. Because I'm not cutting from... Yeah, I have 12 creatures. That's probably fine.
Maybe you could cut the 2 enchantments we have if we're not doing enchantments.
Well, no, one of the enchantments which ones?
I don't know. It said we had 2.
Oh, well, one of them is Solitary Sanctuary, which taps taps something, and whenever we tap something, we get a counter on one of our creatures. So we don't want to get rid of that.
That's good.
And then the other one is Bitter Chill, I assume, which taps one of their things, which still counts for us tapping stuff, and it's basically a removal spell in that way.
Gotcha. Marcus says a Stroke and a Frostbridge Guard.
Fair enough. We can do that. Yeah, I think the issue with Frostbridge Guard is that to tap something costs 3 mana. So, I mean, we're unlikely to be able to do it twice, like if we have 2 on the field at the same time. But having 1 would be nice to help us out a little bit there. So, we need at least 1 more cut, probably 2, because we are running 16 land. But
Erica says, oh, I also have news.
Okay.
I may kind of, sort of be going on a Discord date with my vampire GM tonight.
Ooh.
Isn't that a conflict of interest?
What do you...
Extra interest?
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about? I DM you all the like when we play D&D all the time. What am I gonna get rid of?
Another land.
What are our 2 drops? 2 Glass Caskets, a Kellen's Light Blades, a Plunge into Winter, a Return Triumphant to bring back our stuff, our creatures, Bitter Chill to tap their thing down, 1 Disdainful Stroke remaining, and Water Wings to save one of our creatures at some point. Basically, by giving it hexproof is essentially how I typically use the card, but of course, there are other uses besides that.
Okay. They sound good. They all sound good. Marcus wants to know what the 2 drops are, which I assume is what you just said.
Correct.
Erica says, Amy, you don't understand. Now I want him to hurt me at the table and in bed. Or works perfectly. Or it works perfectly.
Amazing. This is tough, man. I can't cut another creature. I just can't do it. And the thing is, getting back a Messenger, an Ice Rot Sentry, a Frostbridge Guard, a Sprite, or a Sleep Cursed Fairy is really good. So Return Triumphant will be really good for that.
This is tough.
Yeah, it really is.
Erica says, look, you can only roleplay sexy vampires and talk about how blissful the kiss feels for so long before you get all horned up. I'm not judging. I was just trying to be funny. Marcus says a removal spell. I'm reluctant to say casket.
No, but you're right, Marcus, because, like, what would I do? Take out Bitter Chill? It taps something. So it works for our strategy and is the same general idea. If they have removal for the Bitter Chill, they get their creature back. If they have removal for the Glass Casket, they get their creature back. And Glass Casket is limited in terms of it can only get something mana value 3 or less, and we have 2 of them. So if we cut 1, we can still keep Bitter Chill, which could tap a 7-drop, right? Whereas Glass Casket would do nothing against that. So I hear you fully and completely. So yeah, we'll do that. I guess we'll stick with 41. But Amy, the question is, of our 2 red cards, are we doing the dogs or are we're doing the saga?
Hell yes.
Corvold and the Noble Thief.
Sick.
Oh, so it's just the middle image.
One?
The middle.
Oh. It's still cool, though.
I agree. And we have our new sleeves, which folks will see, which work very appropriately with this deck.
Yeah, they're very Azorius new sleeves.
Correct.
Erica says, no, I got you. I'm just trying to be funny also.
It's working.
Well, yeah. Good. Because I thought I had upset you. But it's not like I don't understand. My GM is my husband.
That's me. All right, so we don't have any creatures in our hand, but we do have a sleight of hand, so I'll make it work. No 1-drop from our opponent. That feels good. Oh, it's a sorcery. I was like, I'll do it on their turn. Don't. Okay.
We've been slighted.
Put one of them into your hand. All right, well, I guess I'll do that and that. Barrow Naughty. Oh, God. Okay, this is getting weird. Yeah, we're fine. Another sleight of hand. Good God, man. What the hell? I guess I'll take the one that doesn't target a creature, because I don't have any creatures. Next turn, I'll draw cards. Take one. Aquatic Alchemist, 1/3. Okay. I mean, if you keep playing 1/3s and I keep drawing goddamn land, we're just going to sit here forever, but I guess it's fine. Pass. This is a card draw spell that's at instant speed. So.
Marcus says, I'm here for every second of this Azoriousness.
Right?
Good.
I'm all about it as well.
Erica says, I'd hang out in your dungeon, Joe, with a kissy face.
If by our dungeon you mean my basement, you don't want to go in there. It's actually really awful in there.
Yeah,
right
there's a mold issue.
Good times. Oh, they got a 5-mana removal spell. Well, it means that the first creature I play is going to have a bad time. But, oh, God. Okay, yep. Keep going. We'll play Quick Study. We drew a creature. It's our first one.
Woohoo!
Jesus. And put a stun counter on it, huh? Which one am I going to put a stun counter on?
I just thought I, would peak the mic for you.
It worked, I assume. It was very loud. Kellen's Lightblades does 3 damage. Maybe we play the Sprite and tap the 2? Sure. We'll do it this turn. Get rid of their lifelinker for a turn, I guess. It probably should have been the Alchemist, because that thing can get bigger. Basically, if they play a second swamp at any point, they will have access to their removal spell, but right now they do not, technically. Fairy Dream Thief. When it enters Surveil 1. Okay. They kept it on top. They did not play a black, although they already tapped their black, so I guess that's fine. Attacking for 2, no blocks, down to 13. We drew Talion's Messenger. That will die to that removal spell if and when they get the mana for it. But we do have Return Triumphant in our hand, so there's that, I guess. Pass. So many 1/3 flyers. So many. They have a bounce spell in hand? They're thinking about something? No, okay, they just passed. Good, good, good. Or let it become their turn. They did have the bounce spell. I was right. They were debating doing it, and now they did it. Okay. That's very annoying, but it definitely goes on top. It's a good card.
Did y'all see our sleeves?
Oh, yeah. Well, give it a minute now, because this is the
Yeah.
top card, and I gotta finish this first. Let's tap this, scry 1, and draw a card. I wonder what I'm gonna draw. Hey, look. Take 3, go to 10. They're at 21. We drew another Snaremaster Sprite. 3 for the Messenger.
Anna is here saying Merry Magic Monday, Magical Maniacs.
What is up, Anna? Happy Magic Monday.
With all 5 of the symbols associated with magic.
Hell yeah.
And a yellow heart because that one's associated with her. I'm so happy to see you here, Anna. She says, Amy, the color of your hair. Oh my God. Okay, Jana, literally, when I was dyeing my hair, I thought of you. I don't know why, but I was just like dyeing my hair. And as I'm waiting for it to like soak in, you know, I'm just thinking to myself, Jana's going to have a lot to say about this. I really hope she comes to the stream on Monday.
Amazing.
She does 3 heart faces and 3 heart eyes faces. Thank you, Jana.
3 mana.
I'm working a haunted house for October, so I thought it would be appropriate because I'm usually dyeing my hair red, right? But I figured this is haunted house red, you know? Plus, should I tell them about the thing I'm really excited about?
Yes, for sure.
Okay, I wasn't sure if, like, I
Because we're going to have to do it on Thursday regardless, so you might as well do it now as well.
Okay, so the really cool thing I'm excited about is, as of today, I learned that I am going to get to go to New York Comic Con. And hopefully, while I'm there, I'm going to get to see or take a photo with Susan Sarandon and Tim Curry. So I figured I would do a Columbia thing. So
if you get that reference, let us know in chat, because Amy will be very happy with you.
Jay Anna says, girl, my heart exploded seeing this hair. 4 crying faces. I adore it so dang on much. Work it, Miss Diva. Thank you.
Amazing. Amazing. All right, so we did it. Our stuff looks pretty good. Is this Young Hero? No, it's Wicked, so we're fine. I don't know, obviously, what the 3 cards in their hand are, but this feels very good with the decisions that we've made here. And, I mean, this is an Azorius deck. Marcus will tell you, getting down to 6 is not even that scary for an Azorius deck. And depending on what they play, right now, we have stabilized a bit. If they attack with both of their creatures, we block the 1/1 with the 2/2 and kill it. And we block the 2/4 with the 1/3. They gain 2 life, but still.
Yeah.
They have their own sprite, which they can tap, I guess, the messenger, I assume. No, they're going to tap my sprite. Interesting. Okay. I mean, yes, I block. I'll make you have it, I suppose.
This is the thing I got. I was looking for a gold top hat, obviously, but they didn't have it for some dumb reason. But I was able to get this collar because, well, she doesn't wear it when she wears the hat, but when she's like in her PJs, she's wearing the dog collar. So I'll have this on, and I'll have on like a mini gold top hat, like a more of a fascinator style with the headband. And then I'll have, you know, her signature eye makeup and the little birthmark. Marcus says, oh shit.
Yeah. Sure. This feels dumb to use this way, but I'm going to do it. We've gotten none of our payoffs. We have 3 in the deck. We've gotten none of our payoffs that benefit us for tapping things. Just 0. Actual 0 of them. Sure. I'll finally trade with this stupid thing. I've been sitting here watching it slowly kill me the whole game. I guess we'll just do it. What does this do? They can draw a card and lose a life? You got it.
And Joe can't come, but I did find a good friend of mine who is able to go, who's a huge fan of Rocky Horror, and he's going to look for his Eddie costume. Don't know if he's going to find it, but he has one. And so if he does find it, we'll be Eddie in Columbia. So it'll be perfect.
All right, so what are they going to get back? Oh no, Baronati stays tapped forever. None of these are untapping next turn. So I'll attack for 2. They go to 22, and I'll play the guard. And I'll keep up the hand land, I think. That seems right.
See, Holland says, awesome. I wish I could take you guys with me.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, if anybody's going to be at New York Comic Con on Thursday, keep your eyes open for Amy, but otherwise...
I'll be there.
Oh, look, Into the Fate Court. Hey, a rhyme for a reindeer. It's still probably this. Yeah, for sure. We'll do this. I assume I draw something I can play. I did draw something I could play. Cool. Next turn, we can do the Sanctuary.
C. Helen says, one of the few musicals I like. Good taste, C. Helen. I like a lot of musicals, but that's a great one to love.
Right, so they only have flyers on their side. So I guess I'll just do this. Swing for 4. They're at 18. Because I literally can't block the flyers with these, and that's all they have. So might as well get in on the ground while I can. Next turn, I'm going to play these in the correct order. We do have 7 mana, so I can play the Reindeer, then play the Sanctuary. I'll tap something with the Sanctuary and with the Reindeer. So that'll be pretty sick. Let's go like this. Like... oh. Interesting. No, I want to do that. Silly me. Yeah, we go like this, and we go like this. Okay. We lose a token and a sprite. We leave a 1/1 behind. One of our sprites still lives, I should say. We take 2 and go to 4. Okay.
Okay.
They have 5 cards in hand. Very scary. They're counting things or looking at things in their graveyard. Why? I guess they have black. Interesting.
Oh, he says Little Shop of Horrors and Wicked.
Oh, okay. Those are other ones that you like.
Well, so Little Shop of Horrors is not Rocky Horror Picture Show. You know that, right? Similar name, but different.
They're returning 2 creatures. One goes to the battlefield, one goes to their hand. That's super annoying. But fine, I suppose.
But I do love both of those shows as well.
And they're getting their removal spell back. That's frustrating. Yeah, this opponent kind of has everything, which is super frustrating. But okay.
Okay, just making sure, C. Holland. Sorry. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, so you love those 3. That's a good 3 to love. I gotta tell you.
It's true.
My all-time favorite, I think, is still Jekyll and Hyde, though. If you haven't heard the music from that show, check it out. It's fucking good.
All right, so let's play this. Come on, man. I literally have barely anything. But they just, like I said, have exactly what they fucking need. Okay, well, I guess I have to play this card twice and play nothing else. That's super annoying. I mean, we're definitely going to lose this game, right? We go to 1 on board right now. Again, they only have flyers. I can't even attack here. Cool, pass. Fucking frustrating.
The other thing I'm going to wear is a t-shirt that has the lips on it and says, "Don't dream it, be it."
Oh, so now we're just dead in... I should have... Yeah, congrats.
Thank you, Rasta Pasta. Cute name.
Yes. That's annoying. Let's try that again, shall we?
We had pasta for dinner.
We did.
Basically, because I thought out some very spicy chili because I made it for somebody else and he never came to pick it up.
It's true.
I'm looking at my window because he doesn't live here, obviously. But, so I thought it, and then because I made it for him and I made it super spicy, we had to really cut it with pasta and cheese.
It's a fast format. I'll play a 1/1. They have a 1/1 also. No blocks. I have Kellen's Lightblades literally right here. Oh, never mind. I have Glass Casket literally right here. Goodbye. Swing for 1. Don't do it. God. Oh, okay, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. Ooh. So that's pretty good. We can play the second sprite and leave up Kellen's Light Blades if they have another, like, hasty creature or something. Obviously, decline. They don't have any creatures to tap.
So we all know now what C. Holland's favorite musicals are. What about everybody else? I want to know.
Did you say yours? You said Rocky Horror, or not Rocky Horror, but well, sort of. But
well, I
Jekyll
said
and
Jekyll and Hyde is my probably all-time favorite.
Yeah.
And Hello, Dolly.
That's right. You didn't mention that one today. Oh my God! They conceded.
Whoa. Okay.
Holy crap!
Thank you, Eldritch Wang. Is that what it is?
Yeah, because it's like Eldritch Wand, but with the D changed to a G.
Sure.
Wow. Why did they concede there?
They're having issues with their Wang. It's Eldritch.
Okay. I mean that's a fast win. Very
okay.
Cool.
Makes up for the other one.
Well, yeah, for sure. For sure. Interesting. Okay. But it does mean, because by the way, for folks that were not aware, we are streaming Thursdays this month, the month of October, instead of Fridays. But it does mean that since Amy is going to Comic-Con on Thursday, it means that, and that's not this Thursday. This Thursday you'll have both of us. Don't you worry. But because Amy is going to Comic-Con next Thursday, the 12th?
Correct.
The 12th, you'll be stuck with me. It'll just be me streaming that night.
His beautiful face.
Oh, God. So I don't know what we're playing yet because I'm not going to play. This Thursday we're starting our spooky month stream. And then we're going to take a week off immediately after, which is fine. It's fine. Let's play the guard and move on. That sounds right. But I'll find something to play. Don't worry. I will be here next Thursday, just me. This Thursday, though, we will be starting A Plague Tale: Innocence.
Ooh. It sounds real fancy, but that's all I know about it is the title.
I'm going to borrow this Obira and swing for 2. What does Obira do again? Whenever another fairy enters, we lose a life under their control. We would have lost a life.
They have cool sleeves, kind of like ours.
It's the Omniscience sleeves. So we got these sleeves from this go-around. They're good. Yeah. All right, so they played a 1/3 flyer and a 1/1 flyer. I think I just am supposed to draw cards here so that I can get our 4th land.
What happened to my arm? There's like bleeding pock marks on it.
Ew. Why would you tell us that?
I must have leaned into some thorns or something. I don't know.
Conceited Witch gets a Wicked Roll. People love putting Wicked Rolls on the Barrow Naughties, man. Okay. Congrats, I guess. Well, we have the combo. That's kind of cool. Next turn we can play the Reindeer, and then the turn after we can play the Sanctuary. And hopefully in the next 2 turns we'll have drawn 1 land so that we can keep up Disdainful Stroke if we really need it. Obviously we take 3. We also have a 3/3 flyer. Oh, right. That one has lifelink. Okay.
Or maybe I leaned on my dog collar.
What a great phrase that you just said. Attack for 5? Nothing? Interesting. I expected something. I assume there's a counterspell here. Or like a bounce spell like the last opponent did. Like bouncing the spell back to our hand. Oh, look at that. It was a counterspell. What a surprise. It's fine. 5 mana? Okay. 2 cards left in their hand. 5th land for us would be great. Okay, Pumping Barrow Naughty pre-combat. I mean, I guess I'm tapped out. They have nothing to fear, so that's fine. Hit for 4, we go to 13. They gain 3, go to 18.
Except for fear itself.
Nice. Thank you, whatever president said that. I'm not thinking of it off the top of my head, but it's fine. They have another counterspell. They didn't use it. Doesn't mean they don't have it. It means they didn't use it. We'll keep that thing tapped down. We'll go to combat, and we will swing for 5. Okay, they're at 13 as well. I will end my turn. Now, notably, untapping this costs 2, or we have Disdainful Stroke to counter something, or we have Plunge into Winter to tap something. They have a 1/1. I'm not that concerned about it in terms of tapping.
Sorry. I'm jingling, not tapping.
Okay, so I can't do anything with that because it's not mana value 4 or greater. But that's fine. They just have 3 mana open right now. Combat. They do attack. What could they have here for blue? I'm going to do it. Let's see. I'm going to untap my 3/3 flyer.
C. Holland would like to know if we watched No Mercy over the weekend.
We did not. I'm not as big into NXT, and it's nothing against any of that talent. It's just something that I never really got into with the new crop of NXT stuff. I know that they have like WWE folks in there. Jesus. But yeah, it's just not something that I ever really got into, unfortunately. Did you watch and did you like it? All right, let's play Sheree. Let's tap Obira. Get a +1/+1 counter on the guard. And draw Kellen's Lightblades. Nice. Attack for 3, go to 10. Perfect.
Nice.
Sheree looks like she should fly, right? I know she's a merfolk, but like in a set with fairies, like at a quick glance, she just looks like a fairy to me. Maybe it's like all the ice above her just looks like it's wings.
He says yes and yes. LOL.
Good, I'm glad. Did you hear the AEW news? Because AEW is also something I don't watch, but with all of the wrestling that I follow, I would have to be under a rock to have not heard that particular set of news from AEW from last night or over the weekend.
C. Helen says Becky's match was good.
I mean, that's not a surprise.
She's in NXT?
She got the, I think I told you, she got the NXT Women's title.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
Again, sometimes it's not that she's solo in NXT, it's a way to bolster NXT views.
Oh, okay. I was like, did they really kick her down to NXT because she had a baby recently? Because that seems kind of fucked.
No, no. Oh, God. Okay. That's super frustrating as well. Wow.
Oof. He says Edge?
Yes, Edge.
Yes.
Edge is right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Pass, I guess. That's frustrating. I can plunge into Winter on the Barrow Naughty. I can Kellen's Lightblades on the Gumdrop Poisoner. And take 3. Curiosity on Obira. Okay. That's unfortunate. Activate the Barrow Naughty once. They can't do it again, so I might as well do this now. Make them pay for it. Ice Rot Sentry on top. That feels good. I like that. I'll take it. Counter on that. Draw a card. That's nice as well. They're going to gain 3 life here? That feels bad. But otherwise they draw a card. Oh, right. Now they can't attack with their 3/2 anymore, so never mind. That's perfect. Kellen's Lightblades without Bargain. I don't need it. Just deal 3 damage, kill that, take 1, go to 9. That's good. Good stuff. And we drew another land. That's fine in this instance. Play the Sentry. 4 mana left over means I just keep up the counterspell, which means they have to top deck something with mana value 4 or greater for me to be able to use it, but still. Don't look at Sheree. Don't do it. It's 3 mana. Cool. Taking 3 here, they gain 2 and go to 17, and we go to 6. And we drew another land. All right, deck. Maybe just chill the fuck out. Let's draw 3 cards, make a 1/1. Okay, we have 1 blue mana left open, but we probably need it for Disdainful Stroke, so we're not really going to be able to... Oh, we have Return Triumphant. What can we get back? Sleep Curse Fairy, Ice Rot Sentry? None of these are great. That's super frustrating. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay. We're very screwed here. We can't block the Conceited Witch anymore. I'm going to block the Barrow Naughty, not the Snare Master Sprite, with the Flyer. They're returning creatures from their graveyard, which we can't profitably do, but they get to. Just 2 of these decks in a row, or not in a row, right? Because we technically had an opponent in between. They just conceded on turn 3. But of consequence, 2 of these decks in a row. Take 4 or take 3?
I thought it was take 5.
I'd rather not take 5. Yeah, whatever. Block the larger amount. They still go to 19, and we're at 3.
Ouch.
Yeah, really frustrating. They gain 3 more life, so now they're at 22.
I'm sorry, but the only thing you would gain from eating that soup is a disease. Or at least food poisoning.
Do we still lose? No, I can play enough stuff. Okay. Play the land. Play the Sprite +2, which would leave us with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can't return Triumphant, but it's probably fine. Sprite, pay the 2. Tap down the lifelinker that can get bigger. Play the guard. Return Triumphant. Still not great. I guess we do it though. No, because we need up Disdainful Stroke just in case. I don't see it happening, but we need to keep it up just in case. There you go. It's a target. It gets countered. Okay. I didn't see this right. We just lose. Yep, we're just dead. I was like, oh, we have 2 blockers for the menace creature. Yeah, and then they have a lethal lifelinker. Because we go like this, and we take exactly 3, and we die no matter what.
See, Helen says you watching Fastlane next week?
Fastlane.
Oh, sorry.
Totally
Thank
fine.
you, Shorty Sacks.
Yes, I will definitely be watching Fastlane, for sure. I usually don't watch it live. I usually watch it the day after, because then I can put it at 1.5 times speed, which is just how I consume all my media these days. But, yeah. I will watch it Likely on Monday while I'm working. At 1.5. Well, this deck seems really cool, but we are currently 1 and 2. So, it sounds like me with this draft format. Really, really cool.
Well, maybe not.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Right. We'll see.
We'll see if Devin Sutton 90 also has the blue-black fairies deck that we just love being put up against, I guess.
He doesn't.
Okay.
He has a shit deck, and we're going to beat him.
Wow. It doesn't have to be a shit deck.
I don't necessarily know it's a guy. Devin is, a multi-gendered name.
Correct. Okay, no turn 1 play for our opponent. That feels nice. Combat, swing. Play the other sprite, just in case. No value, fine.
They have the cute dog.
We can't click on the dog anymore? Oh, now we did it. Okay. It's like, what the hell? Third land. Swing for 2. There at 17 and pass. Next turn we have Reindeer and Charade. Okay. Whoa. Nothing. And we drew... We have had this 3 times now, this combo.
Wow.
I think we play this because Charade taps when she enters. And they don't have anything right now. So I'll play the Reindeer. It's also a bigger creature. So let's see if the combo lands. By the way, look at the 2 colors on their side of the field.
Damn it.
3 in a goddamn row. In a row. Again, I don't... Technically, that one opponent we had wasn't, but that wasn't a real game. So 3 fairies decks in a row. Okay. I guess what have you... Okay. That's technically fine. And of course they exiled it as well, but that's fine. I think we just do Charade for no value? Does that make sense? Yes, it does. Because then we can play the Sanctuary the turn after and tap something if they play a creature. But I can't just sit here and let them do whatever they want. I guess the issue is if they're holding back because they have 7 cards in their hand. Chancellor of Tales, good, perfect. Surveilling 1 is just fine. We drew a land. Let's Sanctuary. Tap the Chancellor. +1/+1 counter on a sprite. Drawing Kellen's Light Blades.
Nice.
Wow. Swing with both. Like so. They take it and go to 9.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful. Okay. This is fantastic. I'm a fan of everything that's happening here. As foretold, at the beginning of their upkeep, put a time counter on it. Once each turn, they can pay 0 rather than pay the mana cost for a spell with mana value X or less, where X is the number of time counters on it. You got it. Well, now we can pay 3 mana to tap a creature and draw a card. That's cool. Let's go to combat first. Swing with both? Screw it. All 3. Why not? They can trade if they want, but it's their only blocker. You got it. I mean, obviously Chancellor of Tales is there, but... Charade getting -4/-0, and then copying it to give my other attacker that wasn't blocked -4/-0. No? They're giving it to that? So that it kills mine and I don't get to kill theirs? Fine. Goodbye. Okay. And then they take 2. We play the guard. Okay. Interesting. We have Return Triumphant. There's nothing in our graveyard right now, but still. Ego Drain. You get our Return Triumphant. Congrats, you did it. If only that was a hand land.
It can't always be a hand land.
No, most of the time it is, though, which is super fun.
Almost always.
A 3/4 flying. You got it. We drew a land. Kind of anticipated that. Let's tap down the 3/4. Let's draw a card and put a counter on this. Yes! Yes! Do we win? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We totally win. It's not once a turn, right? Nope, it's not. We win!
Okay. Thank you, Devin Sutton 90.
All right, we did it.
Okay. So we won 2 and we lost 2.
We're getting there.
Let's see what happens now.
That's right.
Marcus says nice.
Thank you, Marcus. We try around here, we try.
I don't try.
Unchained.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't see any chains on him, so
That's
that
true.
seems right.
Yeah. He's got no strings to hold him down. This hand is awkward, but fine. We'll do it.
Okay.
Sure. This all seems fine. Nothing for Glass Casket, but we did draw our third land, which feels very nice. If something ridiculous happens, we have Disdainful Stroke, but yeah, they just play 2-1. That's more than fine. Let's play this Ice Rot Sentry. It's a good blocker for what they have going on.
Their lands are nice.
They sure are. They're John Avon lands.
Yeah.
5 or greater, 2 counters. Okay. Damn it. No fourth land. 3 mana. Yeah, we'll do this. Go like this. Steal their Outrider. Go like that. Swing for 2. With Vigilance. So they take 18 and it stays back as a blocker for their 2-1. Unfortunately, we don't have the mana up to stop a 4-drop this turn, which kind of sucks. Oh, good. Okay. They just bounced it. Okay. Well. Sleep Cursed Fairy. We didn't... Oh, God, the lands. Let's play the Sentry. A 4th land would be cool, but to be honest, yeah, especially because we need a second blue. That's not it. But actually, that's not bad. What does this need? 2? But it needs blue? Get the hell out of here. We're going to play the fairy and pass. Okay. Damn it. Okay. Our sentry dies. Might as well tap that. Scry 1 and draw a card. Twining Twins. Do you remember we had this card in our deck?
Yes, I did,
Would have been real nice to draw it at any point ever.
Yes, it was our first pick.
It sure was. Sure wish we could see it every once in a while. Hey, a 4th land. Would you look at that? Flying Vigilance Ward 1. Yes. We'll do that as opposed to Charade. And pass. Okay. A little scary, but fine, I think. We do have Ice Rot Sentry in the graveyard, which we can get back with the Return Triumphant. They played Garruk's Uprising. 5th land. Combat 4, Vigilance, Flying. They take it. I think we do this. That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
I think it does. I think we get back the Sentry and keep up Disdainful Stroke. Because basically, if they get a 5th land, they will be able to play the 5 or greater thing that they want to be doing. So I'm going to counter it. Yeah, I'm going to counter it. That's fine. It gets 2 counters, which is a little annoying, but they bargained this to make it cheaper. So I'm going to counter it. It doesn't enter the battlefield. They do get 2 counters on that, though. It's now a 4-3.
Boom.
It's fine. If they want to attack us, yeah, they don't. That's exactly the point. So the nice thing now is we just play this, tap it, put a stun counter on it, draw a card, get +2/+1 on this. Like, yeah, we're just going.
Okay, nice.
That's all we needed. Let's go. Attack for 8. Decline to tap something. They go to 6. And we end our turn. Yeah, that's exactly what this deck wants to be doing. Thank you. Like, I actually drew the things that I wanted. This is fantastic. All right. 4 cards in their hand. 5 mana open on their side of the field. I don't have another Disdainful Stroke, but I feel like this was the best they had. Yeah, that's fine. It gets to fight something. It's a 5/4, and it fights the Sleep Cursed Fairy? Or Charade, or the Sentry. It's the Sentry. You got it. The fight has occurred. Okay. Pass to attackers. We take our turn. We drew Water Wings. That's a very good one. Okay. How do we... What's happening here? They have 2 mana open. Are they just dead? I assume not, but we have enough. This is an instant? Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's see what they're going to do. We can Water Wings to give that hexproof. Yeah. Hexproof. Yeah, they conceded. Okay.
Thank you, Unchained.
Oh, they didn't have enough mana because all our other creatures had Ward.
Oh.
So, because I was like, why wouldn't you use that on this or this? They literally couldn't. They're now tapped out because they played this. It was 2 mana to play it, and this has Ward 1, and this has Ward 2, and they had no extra mana. So they could literally only do it to Charade, and they would take 7. Whereas if they did it here, they would have taken 5 and at least gone to 1.
Yeah.
But they didn't have the mana for it.
Damn.
Fantastic. Because we had the thing to give it hexproof. So I was like, we're fine regardless. Like, they're not going to be able to... If they flash something out, we tap it. And if they target our stuff, we give it hexproof. So, okay.
Yeah.
3-2, or 3-2. DLD. Okay. Interesting.
It's just 2 eyes and a nose.
Maybe. Well, this is a weird one. Any land and we have Twining Twins on curve, but that's turn 4? Whatever, I'll keep it. I don't love this, but I'll keep it. Look at their sleeves, Amy.
Yay.
They're the next ones that we will be working towards.
Ho.
We, of course, drew another 4-drop. Come on, deck. Come on, deck. We have like 2 drops out the ass, and we just drew 2 4-drops this early. Mosswood Dread Knight. God damn, really? Okay. Oh, we can flicker something. Pass. When it dies, they can cast it from their graveyard as an adventure until the end of their next turn. But that's if they have black, which currently they don't. They're not presenting that they do.
Oh, his axe is like Thor's.
You think so?
Yeah, it's got
Oh, because it's like a tree.
As the...
Sure. As the handle. Interesting. We sure do take 3. I'll take my turn. Still don't have a creature to play, but we do have this. Stun counter on each of them. We do have Charade. Maybe we just do this. And get the land into our hand, because we need it. We have other guards, but we'll keep the land. Let's pass. We can keep up... we have Disdainful Stroke if they play something big here, which I imagine they do. Yeah, 5th land. Come on, baby. Play into my trap. Yes! Yes! We did it. Still going to take 4 for my trouble, though. Okay. 4th land. Oh, they're both blue. My bad. Twining Twins or Charade? It's probably Twining Twins, but I imagine there will be some type of a removal spell here. They've kind of been sitting back on them the whole game at this point, because we haven't played any creatures yet. But it does make them pay more mana for it, which is good. So hopefully they'll only be able to remove my creature and not do anything else, if that is in fact what they're going to do at all. But I assume it is. I don't think a 4/4 Vigilance Flying is going to stay on the field very long. Evolving Wilds. Okay, so they do have the black, by the way. And that's probably what the Evolving Wilds was there for, was to help them get their black source, which I assume was their part splash for the Dread Knight. I will... Sure. Haha! They just wanted that in their graveyard so they could use the ability. Instead, I could just keep it tapped down forever. Let's play Charade. Oh, it's whenever you tap one or more untapped creatures. So that we wouldn't draw a card, but it's probably still worth it, right? Quick Study is for 3. We'd have 2 left for a Water Wings. Not as helpful. Let's go to combat and attack first. They go to 16. We're at 10. But we do get to put a stun counter on the Dread Knight, which is really what we want. Because it just means it doesn't untap now, which is nice. Okay. Skewer Slinger. It's a 1/3 reach. Whenever it blocks or becomes blocked by a creature, deal 1 damage to that creature.
Maybe that's what happened to my arm.
Skewer Slinger? Let's play the Sentry and keep up Succumb to the Cold. That'd be pretty cool. No pun intended, I guess. Attack for 4. Okay. Yeah, 3 mana. I can technically use either of these, but I think basically if they... I'm just going to tap both of their creatures if they, like, when they go to combat. Land, okay. Passing to attackers. Let's just tap them both, put stun counters on each of them. Draw 1 card with Charade. And it gets +2/+1 twice, but of course it's on their turn. But still. Ooh, Archon's Glory is a good draw. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we want everything on the field for this. Let's go to combat. Swing for 8. That makes sense, right?
Whew. Yeah.
Decline paying the 2 because everything's already tapped. And end my turn. I could have drawn the card now, or the cards now, because it would give me more options, but I think I'm okay with these options, to be honest. A 5/4 Menace without haste, and they concede.
Thank you, DLD. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. That was a risky keep. We had nothing until turn 4. And this format has been very fast, but we were, knock on wood, we were okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, look, it's our Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Haha.
Maybe we'll go all the way with this one.
Fingers crossed, I guess. Juice.
Yeah. Bring that juice.
This lets us scry 1, draw a card. I hope they play a creature, because I'm keeping it. We have Glass Casket, and we have Plunge into Winter. They did not play a creature yet, but they still might. Plunge into Winter. Play a creature. Yeah, no, that's not a creature. God damn it. Oh, it says up to 1. No. Awkward. They played a creature. Thank God. Disdainful Stroke. Go away. You're not a blue land. You're also not a blue land. You are also not a blue land. Glass Casket. Pass. Come on, deck. Grand Ball Guest. It's a 2/2. You got it. Minecart Daredevil. It's a 4/2. Solitary Sanctuary. Cannot play it. Well, at least they get to see what our second color is. Just open information. They didn't play anything yet this turn. So sure. Save myself 4 damage with the only shit I could play. Cool, I take 2. Okay. Twisted Sewer Witch. Okay. Oh my god.
Damn.
Wow.
Well, they are bringing the juice.
I take 11 this turn. Okay, I guess that keep is why I lost this whole draft. The entire draft. Because I kept that hand. Cool. Very cool. Unbelievable.
Thank you, juice.
Wow. That was a gigantic middle finger to me, I guess. That fucking sucks. Went 4 and 3. You know what? Firstly, we got our mastery orb here. So let's do that. We're working our way towards the oversold cemetery. So let's get Rowan's Grim Search. Claim it. I'm going to open some packs before we start our second draft, because we sure do have a lot of them.
Yes, we do.
So let's open 10 Wilds of Eldraine packs.
Okay. Whoa. What?
So many things happened. Hey, look, succumb to the cold.
See, Helen says, in the words of Bender, you're boned.
I sure was boned. All right, well, we got Neva for the first time. It's Neva Stalked by Nightmares. If you all didn't watch the opening video that I did for the, like, $2,000+ worth of product, I opened 15 boxes of this set, by the way, in paper. I mentioned that Neva, Stalked by Nightmares, looks just like Liv Tyler to me. And because she looks like Liv Tyler to me, I thought it was very ironic because Liv Tyler famously starred in the Lord of the Rings movie franchise, and we just had the Lord of the Rings set, and then immediately after, they print a card that looks like Liv Tyler. I just think that's very funny. Anyway.
It is funny.
Right? Thank you. I appreciate that. We got Sir Ginger.
Yeah, she's a badass.
The Meal Ender. We got a Restless Vinestalk. So we did not take it out of that pack when we opened it. I guess Arena really wanted us to have it. So here we are. And it's our first one of the Restless Vinestalk as well. Oh. We got a Food Fight.
Yeah, Food Fight!
So now notably, this card cares about you having a number of permanents named Food Fight. And this is our first one, so that's a little awkward, but still.
Okay.
Sir Ginger the Meal Ender.
Not our first one.
Neither was this one.
Nice.
So now we have at least 3.
Play set, play set.
Polluted Bonds.
Oh, shit. That's a pretty sick card.
Right? There are absolutely some decks that I would love to play Polluted Bonds against. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, that player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life.
I guess this is supposed to be reminiscent of in the Sleeping Beauty movie when Maleficent makes all of these thorny vines and stuff so that the people trying to get to the castle can't get in.
Sure. Very interesting. Good point. It's the quote was, "'Twas the cruelest of ironies, the realm in desperate need of rest, gripped by endless sleep that offered no comfort." It was a quote from The Wicked Slumber. We will get to reading those stories eventually, folks. We will get there. A Fawnsbane Troll.
Oh.
This is not our first one. We had this one last week. We have Talion's Messenger. Obviously not our first one. We just had this card. Leyline of the Void.
I love this art so much. It's so beautiful.
Right? Wow. And it says if a card would be put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. So similar to Polluted Bonds, there are absolutely certain decks that would be destroyed by having this card on the field against them. we got an Extraordinary Journey.
Oh.
Our first one of these, too. I mean, it's fair. I probably wouldn't pick this very highly in Limited, but yeah. We have Shared Animosity.
Oh.
Look at the goblins.
Yeah, they look like... Well, the goblins look awesome. They look like goblins. But the men look like little bullets.
Oh, okay, because the hats.
The
Sure,
helmets.
the hats. Yes, thank you. Helmet would be the proper term. Our last rare is a Charming Scoundrel.
Ooh, she is pretty charming.
Right? She's a human rogue. When she enters, we can discard a card, then draw a card, create a treasure, or create a wicked roll attached to target creature you control.
Oh.
Very cool.
Cool.
And then we have 2 mythics. Last time I opened 10 packs and got 1 mythic. This time we get 2. We get Agatha of the Vile Cauldron.
Nice.
Of course, Amy is sitting next to me, so we open the Gruul mythic from the set.
Yeah, even though we know that deck is maybe not the best because we did try it.
We sure
did.
did.
Work out well for us.
It sure did not. And Beseech the Mirror.
Oh.
Something that I found fascinating. Shout outs to Champion. Maybe Greg will be here soon-ish if he shows up tonight. That sounded a lot more aggressive than I meant it. I mean, if he has
if that Greg dude ever shows up.
I mean, if he has time to show up tonight. Greg, one of the owners of Champion Card Collector, whom we do many videos for around new set releases and just in general. They're a fantastic local game store. They pointed out to me when I came, I did the big opening I mentioned I opened 15 boxes. They were Champions boxes. And then when I came to do the pre-release kit opening that I do, which were our pre-release kits for the, at the pre-release event itself, Greg mentioned to me, he said, did you open any Beseech the Mirrors the other day? Now, I read off every rare and mythic. Every single one. Foil, non-foil, alt art, regular art, doesn't matter. I opened 15 boxes of this set. 6 set booster boxes and 9 or 8, whatever, collector booster boxes. I did not open one Beseech the Mirror.
Whoa.
Not one.
That's crazy.
In 15 boxes.
Yeah.
So dumb.
I guess it truly is mythic rare. Jesus.
Not one Beseech the Mirror. Also, I did not open one Sneak Attack. Also a mythic rare. But it's one of these. It's one of the Enchanting Tales. I didn't open a single Sneak Attack. I didn't open a single Beseech the Mirror in 15 boxes. Insane. Amy, if you would,
Yes.
will you open 10 more while I go use the restroom?
Sure.
All right. Don't, I shouldn't be that long. Usually
Okay.
I'm back before you've read too many cards in general. But don't, why did I do this way? It's so silly. Don't get rid of the cards before I get back.
Get rid of the cards. Okay. I don't know what gets rid of the cards, but Virtue of Knowledge. It's our first one. It's a mythic rare for 4 and a blue with an adventure, and it's an instant. I can't see that. Copy target activated or triggered ability you control. You may choose new targets for the copy as the adventure, or if you don't play the adventure, if a permanent entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. Let's see. We have Hilda of the Icy Crown. Yes, Queen. You are gorgeous. I'm gonna do this fucking cosplay one day. Because I want that crown for real. She is 2, a white and a blue. She's a mythic rare 3/4. Whenever you tap an untapped creature an opponent controls, you may pay 1. When you do, choose one. Create a 4/4 white and blue elemental creature token. Or put a 5 or put a, I don't know where I was getting 5 from. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Scry 2, then draw a card as your other option.
You started with the mythics?
I don't know. I just those are the ones I clicked on, man.
Okay, all right, my bad. All right, well then, are we saving the last mythic for last, and we'll do the rares first?
I don't care what you do.
We got a Gumdrop Poisoner.
C. Holland says, now he's gone, LOL. Turn the computer off and say he's lost his account. Damn it, LOL.
I don't think you even know how to close out of this game, do you?
Nope.
I guess you could force a shutdown by holding the power button, right, and just turning off the whole PC, but that would end the stream, that would close all the tabs we have open. Like, I would be more pissed about all that than, like, you faking that, like, oh, I lost my account.
It'd probably just be easier if I just left. Oh, where's your wife? She's missing.
Oh, God. That's... That would be very upsetting, thank you.
I'm just saying, like, that'd be a lot easier for me to figure out than trying to say anything went wonky with this.
Oh my God. So we got Gumdrop Poisoner. We had that opponent use it against us. I had this at pre-release, or not pre-release. Oh, we did this with early access. We played this, or the streamer event. But anyway, this is the first one of those that we've gotten. We get a rare, okay. Oversold Cemetery.
Yeah.
I mentioned previously, I play this card in a kitchen table zombie deck. Which is very fun. I love this card a lot.
I just like the art. It's very Halloween-y.
Agreed. Yes, very much so. Welcome. Happy Spooky Month, everybody, by the way.
Yeah.
We have Rotisserie Elemental. Look, Amy.
Ah, delicious. Get some fried chicken.
Basically. Mana Flare.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Right? Gorgeous artwork. Twining Twins. I know this card. Tangled Colony.
Ugh.
So gross, man.
It's a Rattata.
It's not a Rattata. Look, why did I move the mouse? All their tails are tied together in the middle. They are tangled up. Mm-hmm.
What's that called again?
Rat King or something like that.
Yeah.
Really disgusting. Really disgusting. Talion's Messenger. Good. Got another one of those. Leyline of Abundance.
Oh, that's an awesome art.
Mm-hmm. A Spiteful Hex Mage.
Oh, he's wearing the same outfit as that other lady.
Yeah. Ariette of the Tempted Apple or something? Twisted something? Whatever. Anyway, and our last mythic. Wow. Anticlimactic. Okay. Back to a draft.
Well, at least it had your favorite card, the Jelly Donut.
Yeah, the Stab Wound. I like that card a lot. For sure. It's my favorite art in the set, for sure.
Yeah.
Why does this... It shows a draft token, but I don't actually have a draft token. Arena, explain. Like, what the hell? All right. Ooh, table is ready.
Wow.
All right, let's do it. We were like the last one. Good stuff. You know what? Not bad, I guess. And it's kind of the only, like, big green card in the pack. So, sure. I'll take a Bramble Familiar.
I don't like this card.
Why?
I just don't like how it looks.
You don't like the art?
Yeah. It's yucky looking.
Okay. I think it's probably the best card in the pack, to be honest. And this pack is not very strong.
But I am.
That was very loud. It scared the crap out of me.
I'm really not that strong either. I'm fine. I'm stronger than I look.
Yeah.
But I'm not very strong.
You know what? Garruk's Uprising or Archive Dragon are both go in the green-blue cast stuff that's mana value 5 or greater deck. Sure. I'll try it. Why not? Gotta try the ramp strategy, I guess. Let's see who we're drafting with. Baloth.
Yeah.
Another person whose name I cannot read. Maztermind. Lap, Ujidar Ekram, Sagi 8, and Mogwai 9000.
Wow.
I love Questing Druid. I love this card so much. I love him. I want him. He's in the deck. Gadwick's First Duel, Cursed Roll, Scry 2, and copy an instant or sorcery with mana value 3 or less. Way too complicated. Don't care. Questing Druid. I could take Sleight of Hand. Maybe it comes back. Maybe Hollow Scavenger comes back. It's Questing Druid. Basically, this is a 2-mana 1/1. And whenever we cast a spell that is a colored spell that's not green, this gets a +1/+1 counter on it. Incredible card. I love it.
I feel like people don't necessarily talk about duels very much, but don't love the fact that there's a card that says first duel, because I feel like a lot of times your first duel is also your last duel.
Very
and
interesting.
That sucks.
We got another Garruk's Uprising. We didn't take the first one, but I'll take the second one. Interesting. Technically, Archive Dragon our only blue card, so we could be in a color that's not blue. Up the Beanstalk cares about mana value 5 or greater. I will take it. We have
I want the pie, though.
the Sweet Tooth Witch.
Yeah.
This is a good card, and it does go in the blue-black food deck. Or no, green-black food deck.
I knew what you meant.
That doesn't mean everybody did. Sometimes I say things that I don't mean.
I do that all the time.
I'll take a Sleight of Hand. I was nodding not because it's like, yeah, Amy does. It's like, I get it. I totally get it.
Yeah, Amy, you suck. And we all know it.
Jesus. Gadwick's First Duel. There is Mocking Sprite. There's Obira's Attendance. It's probably Mocking Sprite. Seems fine, right? Season of Growth. Scries. It's probably better than literally anything else in the pack for us, but there's not really a lot of good stuff in the pack for us. Shoutouts to System of a Down.
Shit.
Sure, I don't know. Is it just the Sprite? I really have no idea. This pack is awkward as hell. Sure. Ah, Balloonist Gatekeeper. Perfect.
Yay.
It's a low drop spell. It's a high drop for our deck strategy. Of course, it's in a pack with Quick Study. Why couldn't you have been in either of the other two packs that like had really bad choices for us? Sure, I'll take Balloonist Gatekeeper and be happy about that. The Garruk's Uprising came back. Sure, it's not legendary. I'll take it. Even if it was legendary, I could still take it.
I was just about to say that.
God damn it, Amy.
Oh, no.
What, have we been together for like half our lives or something? What do you got to be completing my sentences for? Okay. Well. Hey everybody, as a reminder, if you have not done so already, please don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so that you will get notifications whenever any of our videos come out and or whenever we go live, which this month is every Monday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on this channel. Usually, it is every Monday and Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern, but just for the month of October, it will be Thursdays instead of Fridays, and it will always be Mondays forevermore. I guess we have to take Gadwick's First Duel.
He really, really wants us.
Yep, we've seen 2 of the Garruk's Uprising. We've seen now 2 of the Gadwick's First Duels.
Oh, we've seen 3 of the duels.
Really?
Yeah.
Sure. Verdant Outrider seems fine. I mean, we're at least in the right colors. Sleight of Hand, it will help. Sure. And Plunge into Winter. At least that could be a deck box art if we need it.
Could be.
Intruder Alarm is not what we want, unfortunately.
So close.
Knight of the Sweets' Revenge. It is sort of ramp. It makes all of our food cards tap to add a green. It is 4 mana, though. This does, ironically, this also makes food, but only when you cast a spell with mana value 5 or greater. There's also Sir Ginger. I could just put Sir Ginger in our deck.
Yeah. She's awesome.
Cares about artifacts leaving the battlefield or going to the graveyard. So if we sack food, she gets a +1/+1 counter and we scry 1. And she's a food, so we could sack her and gain life equal to her power. I think it's Knight of the Sweets' Revenge over Sir Ginger. She's not a bad card. Agatha's Champion is absolutely what we want for this deck. 5 mana 4/4, bargain trample. If we bargain it, it fights.
I want that house.
Which house?
It's so cute.
It is pretty cool. It's a Tudor-style house.
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, like a... Yeah, I mean, I guess you'd call it more of like a cottage style, but yeah, it could arguably be a Tudor style.
I'm learning things, everyone. I'm learning. Whenever Enchanted Forest is tapped for mana, its controller adds an additional 1 mana of the chosen color. I could have taken that to help us with ramp. I don't know. I think I take the 5-drop here. Thunderous Debut. Look at the top 20 cards of your library. You may reveal up to 2 creature cards from among them. If it was bargained, put the revealed cards onto the battlefield. Otherwise, put them into your hand and then shuffle. Is that correct? It's probably just Curse of the Werefox, right? This lets it fight? Yeah, it's Curse of the Werefox. No thank you, Thunderous Debut. It seems like you're what our deck wants to be doing, but I don't think anyone's deck wants to be doing that. Not in Limited, at least. If I want a ridiculously high drop spell that lets me get stuff off my top however many cards, I would play the adventure side of Bramble Familiar. That's 7 mana. Another Season of Growth. There's also Ferocious Werefox. This is 2 mana to make a monster roll? Sure. Spell Stutter, probably not where we want to be. This deck is weird. Ooh, Howling Galefang.
Oh.
Has haste as long as we own a card in exile that has an adventure, but it's literally a 4 mana 4/4 vigilance. So no matter what else it says. Also, sorry, Stab Wound. I wish I could, but I can't. But that jelly spilling out of that donut is the funniest thing ever. I love it so much. Oh my god, it's great. As Foretold is probably not the pick. Tome Seeker, no. It's probably another Gatekeeper. Yeah. It's probably another Gatekeeper. It's a 6 mana 6/5. I'll take it. Oh! Wow. Why is she here? People don't like this deck? We would have been so happy to have this last draft.
I know.
Oh my god. Card seems insane. Why? I guess I take this? That's sad.
Can't just splash white for her?
No.
Oh.
And she doesn't work for the deck, really.
Oh.
Root Rider Fawn. Of course, it taps to add mana. I'll take it. Definitely what I want. Water Wings or Sky Beast Tracker? I guess I take the Tracker, right? Yeah, our curve seems interesting. I'd love some more 5-drops deck. That'd be cool. Or not deck, but draft, arena, whatever.
Seat.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Opponents, people next to me, passing to me. Bestial Bloodline is a no. Mocking Sprite, we already have 1. And the first one's... How many instants and sorceries do we have? 3 sorceries, and that's it? Candy Trail it is. It's a very good card. So I'll take it. Technically, Obira's Attendance is a 5-drop. I'll take it. Season of Growth or the Admirer. We already have 1 Season of Growth, and we're probably not using it. Admirer, I guess? It's a bit awkward. Disdainful Stroke for sure. And Tome Seeker for the sideboard means that pack 3 gives us Restless Cottage that we're not going to be able to play. Tough Cookie. This has never worked for us.
No.
Genealogist. Threadbind Click. Just a 4 mana 3/3 flyer, not playing the white side. Sleight of Hand. We already have 2 Sleight of Hands. It's probably the Click, right?
Or the Genealogist.
That's what I said. Maybe Genealogist comes back, though. Like, I assume this doesn't because the fairy deck wants it. So, screw the fairy deck. I'm taking it. Fawn's Bane Troll. Damn. I guess if we had taken that, the Restless Cottage, we could have justified taking this one as well. But since we can't...
Is it a snail?
Where?
Right there. Oh, it's a werefox.
Oh,
I see. Okay.
You did this once before, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
It looks like the back is like the back of a snail, and then this is like the body of the snail.
Yeah.
The swooshing.
I hear you. Yeah, like I said, I think you've said that once before.
Possibly.
The Tempting Apple is not it, right? No. Okay, yeah, we'll take the curse. The Huntsman's Redemption. 3 mana, make a 3/3. Chapter 2, sack a creature. If we do, search our library for a creature or a basic, reveal it, put it into our hand, and then shuffle. And Chapter 3, up to 2 creatures each get +2/+2 and trample until end of turn. There's also an Agathis Champion or a Tempest Heart. I guess it's got to be Tempest Heart. It's exactly what we want, right? It's blue and green, and it cares about mana value 5 or greater. Okay. There's a lot of good stuff in this pack for us, though. So a little unfortunate, but fine, I think. Hatching Plans is probably not it. We don't have enough bargain, I don't think. It's probably just another candy trail to help us get to where we want to be. So I'll try that. This one's weird. Oh, no, it's not. Root Rider Fawn. Easy pick. Not even a question. Thank you. Well, Compulsion? I don't love this one, but it's better than Leaping Ambush, that's for sure. Compulsion probably can go to the sideboard, I think. Into the Fey Court is a 5-drop. It says creature with mana value 5 or greater on most of these things that care about that. Is that right? Can I find a card that talks about it? That's power 4 or greater. A spell. Any spell with mana value 5 or greater. Perfect. I'll take the card draw spell. Thank you. The Oof. Look at him.
Yeah, I see. He's got a sugar bowl on his head.
Yeah, he does.
At first, I thought it was a KFC chicken bucket.
They do have KFC chicken buckets in Eldraine, so
yeah,
that makes
sure.
perfect sense.
They've got the rotisserie chicken on the fire elemental, so...
That's true. Hey, look, the genealogist came back.
Nice.
That is nice. I'll take it. Sprite or Admirer? We already have an Admirer that we don't want. Let's take the Sprite.
I'll take Admirers.
There you
People
go.
in chat, do you admire us? Tell us you admire us.
Oh, God. You're so needy.
I know. No, I don't actually care that much.
No. Okay. Hey, Oh, this one. Whenever you cast a spell with mana value 5 or greater, 2 counters on this. Perfect. None of the above. This makes a food. This is pseudo removal. We don't have a ton of that. Quick study. Let's draw some cards. Hell yeah. How is that there that late? Interesting. Very few people in blue, I guess. And last pick. It's coming around. Pack 3, pick 14. Oh, stupid. God damn it. I had to ask. Like, ooh, what's my last pick? Oh, great. Okay. Well, we have 15 cuts to make.
Jesus. Let's cut it in half.
Oh, God. I don't want this. Let's see. Click, maybe? Click comes out. Disdainful Stroke probably comes out. We don't care as much about what our opponents are doing. Season of Growth probably comes out as well. thank you song from Rent that is always stuck in my head every single time.
Admirer.
Look at how happy he is admiring those toadstools.
Yeah. It's okay, though. Get out.
He's going, as long as Arena will eventually let it happen. Create a cursed roll, scry 2, instant or sorcery. So yeah, Gadwick's first duel gets the hell out. We want all of those. Like, all of those 2-drop creatures. Right, Mocking Sprite we don't want. Whatever. I mean, it's a 3-mana 2/1 flyer that makes our spells cheaper, like our instants and sorceries. But we have 1 instant at 4 and 1 sorcery at 5. I don't know. I don't feel too strongly about it. Let's get rid of... A lot of these creatures have, like the higher costed creatures, have lower costed adventures. So we're more likely to have a creature in exile or a card in exile that has an adventure, which is pretty interesting. I guess we take the sprite out. I had it in there for early game stuff, but we're not really going to have to worry about that too much. I think if we're going to lose, we're going to lose. And if we're going to survive long enough, then, you know, we're going to have big stuff out and hopefully we'll win. But,
that sounds like a good strategy to
right,
me.
I'm trying. We still need 8 cuts? How? Very, very frustrating. We just, like, cut both of our 3-drop creatures? That seems weird, but I'll do it. Okay, they go away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 creatures is probably fine. That one, I guess, can go away as well. Doesn't really work with the strategy that we're trying to do here. 5 more cuts means...
Jesus.
I know.
Why?
It sucks. It really sucks. Interesting. No. What do I cut? I think I cut Quick Study, actually, interestingly enough.
Oh.
There's a lot of card draw that we're going to have from Up the Beanstalk and Garruk's Uprising, if we can get that far.
Okay.
So having other card draw like that and like Into the Fey Court are probably not what we want, even though that is a spell with mana value 5 or greater. We have plenty. We have 4 up here. Yeah, well, 5. We have 5 up here. 15 creatures, 11 none. Maybe it's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
I don't know if it's correct, but it's what we're doing. So, Amy.
Yes.
We literally have this.
Okay, that it is. Easy peasy.
I guess. All right. Well, we have enough time for like 1 game, I guess. Or if it goes very quickly, 2 games. And then obviously we'll be back next week, as I said. Don't forget we're here every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time right here on this channel. And this week, don't forget we are here on Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern to start A Plague Tale: Innocence, which is our spooky month stream game this year.
Yes.
Oh, God, please let this be a way for us to get a forest. Ready, go. Please? please. Or we draw one on our first turn. I'm fine with that too. That's not it. Oh, they said hello. Well, hello. No. Hello to you as well, Bursch. We draw. Fuck. Well, I guess I'll take the non-double green. Forest off the top, deck. Forest off the top, please. Forest off the top. That's a Boundary Lands Ranger. That's fine. Forest off the top!
You did it.
Yes.
You did it.
Yes. Okay, we're good. That feels good. So next turn we can Root Rider Fawn and Questing Druid in the same turn.
Nice.
Which would be quite nice. Quite nice. Boundary Lands Ranger. If they control a creature with a power 4 or greater, they can discard a card to draw a card. You got it. But right now... Does the Fawn live, please? Please? Glass Casket. The Fawn does not live.
Shoot.
Oh. And they attack us for 5.
Lovely.
Okay. Sure. We're at 15. They just have a 3/3 now. Land. Fawn. Let's try this again, shall we? Next turn, I would love to be able to do Questing Druid and Entry Denied, the Adventure on Balluna's Gatekeeper, to bounce their Boundary Lands Ranger and get rid of their monster roll on the Ranger. That would be quite nice. Maybe, hopefully, kind of, sort of. Actually, even if they get rid of the Fawn, we still can, because we could play our 4th land, play this, and have the green up for this. But obviously we would do it in a different order, because we want this to get a counter from this being played. So they sure do have removal for that one as well. That is very, very, very frustrating. Okay, well, let's play the land. Let's play the Questing Druid first. This is a sorcery, so I have to do it now. Let's get rid of your stupid creature and get a 2/2 out of the deal. Perfect. Next turn, we get Knight of the Sweets' Revenge.
Nice.
Or Obira's Attendance, if we get a land. But what is this? It's a 3/1 instant and sorcery spell.
Ooh. Well, this is going well.
I am so angry. Oh my god. Okay. They have 3 land and they're just mono removal. Get the hell out of my goddamn face. Okay. Next turn we have Obira's Attendance if we don't draw a land, Archive Dragon if we do. Oh, never mind. Oh, yes? No, probably not. We want... Interesting. That's their only creature right now? 2 mana, draw a card, keep up Obira's Attendance Adventure. Yes. Yep. Balluna's Gatekeeper.
Ooh.
Okay, sure, I'll just do that. That makes sense, right? Yeah, why not? It saves us for a turn. We're at 12, so... the more we can save ourselves, the better. This will be helpful. That's for sure. Okay. They only have 3 lands still, and they have 3 creatures that we know about in their hand that cost 2. Okay, so they can play those 2. You got it. His for 1. We take 1. We drew a land. Okay. We have 6 mana. Let's play the Archive Dragon, scry 2, and then draw a card. Right? Oh, no, it's... Okay. We draw the card first, then we scry 2. Actually, that was a sick draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't need the land anymore.
Oh.
I don't think. So I'll go like that. Cool. I like it quite a bit. Okay. Well, this thing has Ward 2, and seeing as how they only have 3 land on the field, it will presumably be very difficult for them to kill this Archive Dragon with cards in their hand. So,
Nice.
Because they have to have a card for 1 mana that stops the dragon because they have Ward 2 that they have to pay.
All right. Well, hopefully that ends up working out.
Fingers crossed. Let's see. Red Cap Thief, they make a treasure. You got it. The treasure will actually help them because they don't have their 4th land yet. So, that's pretty good for them. Spoilers, I block if they attack here. Because even like +2/+0 and First Strike is not going to do it. Okay, we drew Garruk's Uprising. We want to play Tempest Heart. But I guess we want to do this first. 3 mana after that. Sure. Another creature with power 4 or greater enters, draw a card. But mana value 5 or greater. I guess we'll do Garruk's Uprising first. We have a creature with power 4 or greater. We draw a card. It's a land. We play the land. That's sick. Because now we can play the Tempest Heart. Cool. I like it quite a bit. We're at 20. They're at 11. So I'm actually going to pass here and not attack with my 4/6 Flying Trample Ward 2. Wow. Because they played their treasure, they literally had the 2 mana spell to target it with.
Nice.
Wow. Okay. But nothing else. So we can play this. Bargaining away something. To kill their 3/1, I guess. Bargaining away up the beanstalk, I guess. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Never mind, we can get rid of the food. We get rid of the food.
Haha, yeah.
+1/+1 counter on that. Draw a card off of that. Play the Agathis Champion. Fight the Heartflame Duelist. Draw another card off of that. Insane. This is exactly what we wanted.
Good.
Play the land. We have 2 mana. Oh. We could bargain again. We don't need to, though, right? We can just keep up Obira's Attendance, the -4/-0. Go to combat. Swing for 4. They take 4 and go to 16. Beautiful. End the turn. Okay. This is cool. This is what our deck wants to be doing. I like this quite a bit. We have 2 turns where we can drop 6/5s if we want and draw a bunch of cards and get counters on the Tempest Heart. Yeah, this is exactly what our deck wants to be doing.
Very cool.
Very, very cool. I agree. So they're playing a Celebration deck, right? It's white and red, but it means that everything is low to the ground. So they're presumably playing 16 or even 15 land, which is why they don't have any lands right now.
Okay.
They only have the 3. And they use their treasure to put the Cooped Up on our Archive Dragon. And if they have nothing else to play, I mean, obviously we know they have 2 creatures that they could play one of this turn. But if they played nothing, they could theoretically exile our Archive Dragon, because with Cooped Up on it, they can pay 3 and exile it. But that wouldn't really do much for them. This literally isn't hurting them in any way by existing. They are sacking to deal 4 damage to Agathis Champion. You got it. They know we have 6/5s. So we will pass. They will do... They can't attack here. Oh, I guess they can. We only have a 1/3. What is it? It's just a 1/3. So pass to blockers. Block here. And then give the -4/-0, I guess, because we have it and we can. Cool. They get a 1/1. 7 mana. Sorry, Amy. I'll be with you in just a second here. Okay, go ahead. Did you have... sorry, I thought you had something to say.
Nope.
My fault. Ooh, we drew another land. Okay. This is working out very nicely. I will draw another card off of a second Garruk's Uprising. We drew the Territorial Witch Stalker. Let's attack for 5. Yeah, 5 is fine. They go to 11. We're tied at 11. I mean... Sometimes your opponent has only 3 land and still is able to play multiple things against you, but it's still 3 land, so it's going to be pretty tough for them. I'm not saying it's over, because it's definitely not over, but this is going to be tough for them to fight back from, I feel like. Grand Ball Guest is fine. Ginger Brute.
I heard something said by a wise Magic player is that 1 is not 0.
That is
so
very
I
true.
Imagine 1 is also not 0.
You're not wrong there either, Amy. You are not wrong there. 2 to play Storm-Keld Prowler. 6 to play Balluna's Gatekeeper. 1,000,000 triggers go off. We draw cards. Enters the battlefield. We draw 2 more cards. Oh my god. We play a land for the turn. We have 2 mana available. We don't need the oof for anything. We can do that post-combat. Let's go to combat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, we attack here and here for 9. If they take 9, they go to 2. Like, they're still not dead on board. We could have attacked for 1 more, but they probably would have blocked that at least. 3, 4, 5, 6. What are they doing? They're just protecting their life total? Okay, sure. You got it, because it doesn't kill my creature. My creature goes to 2. Territorial Witch Stalker. And pass. Wow. Wow. Look at this field right now.
Yeah. It's pretty nuts.
Now, if they play something this turn, because they do have the Boundary Lands Ranger, if they play something this turn, we can play the oof, bargain it, and get rid of their cooped up. Because it exiles an artifact or an enchantment. If we do it and they haven't played something, they can tap 3 and get rid of our Archive Dragon, which would be very bad. In fact, I probably should have done that a couple of turns ago when I first drew it, but I didn't think of that. I was looking at like their Ginger Brute, or they had something else on the side. Their Glass Casket that had our Fawn. But by the time they got rid of their Glass Casket, we already had 6 or 7 lands on the field, so it didn't really matter to them, which is why they did it. They did it to kill our Agatha's Champion. They play a 2/1 and a Ginger Brute, another Ginger Brute, and they conceded.
Wow. Thank you, Bursch.
Okay. Well, as I said, it was 1 game and it was not quick. So that, unsurprisingly, is going to be the end of this particular stream. Obviously, if you're really into this deck, don't forget, we'll be back next Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern to continue playing this deck. Because for tonight, we are done. I don't play the decks in between. We will be back with this deck next Monday for more Magic Monday.
Yeah.
But this was an incredible stream.
C. Holland says, thanks for the stream.
Thank you for being here, C. Holland. We appreciate you all the time being here.
Absolutely
and in fact,
do.
I'm stealing Amy's thunder. Amy.
Always.
We had some awesome folks with us tonight, and so you've got a bit of work to do.
I do. A lot of people were here tonight,
Right?
so I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
C. Holland, you're amazing. We appreciate you so much for being active in chat, for being here every time, for, I don't know, just everything.
Agreed. Wholeheartedly.
Marcus, thank you so much. Same exact thing I'll say to C. Holland. Really appreciate you guys being here, saying so many things, making sure you show up and support us. That means the world.
Definitely does. And for the loyalty, the consistency, it's great to have you whenever we get to have you, and the fact that we get to have you so much is even better.
Yeah. Marcus says, heart, it's spoopy time.
That's right. Thursday is our first Spooky Month stream.
Yes.
At 8 p.m. Eastern right here on this channel, so don't miss that for Plague Tale Innocence. But also, we will have our pre-recorded spooky game coming out probably in about 2 weeks over on Video Games for All. So by the way, really quick plug in the middle of what Amy's doing. Video Games for All and...
Gluten-free for all.
Links down in the description box below. You are more than welcome when you go over there. Please don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell there as well as here. You'll get notifications whenever any video comes out, including the start of those Spooky Month streams and pre-recorded videos, and whenever we go live here on this channel as well.
Okay.
So,
let me continue. Jana, thank you so much for being here. I really wanted you to see my hair because for some reason you just popped into my mind while I was doing it, and I was like, I know she's gonna say something about it. I really hope she's gonna be there to see it.
And she did not disappoint with her reaction. That was really cool.
So happy you
really cool.
You were here and got to see it. Erica, thank you so much for being here. You're incredible. You're here every time, even though it's difficult for you because you've got lots of other things going on. We really appreciate it.
And I can't wait to hear how the rest of your night went.
Yeah.
When we see you next. Hopefully on Thursday, but again, no one is ever under any obligation. We just obviously always appreciate it. You're all amazing people. Because that's it. That was everybody.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. It felt like a lot of people. I think because they all came in around the same time.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a lot of people all at once.
Well, and they're all awesome, so they equal 1 million people each.
Exactly. Damn.
So, yeah, that is going to be the end of this particular stream. Thank you all so very much for joining us. Hopefully, we will see you on Thursday for the start of our new Spooky Month streamed series at 8 p.m. Eastern. We would love to have you. But if you're just here for Magic, no worries whatsoever. We will be back next Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern right here on this channel for Magic Monday live. Also, as a reminder, if you did not hear your name just mentioned when Amy was thanking all the amazing folks in chat, it's just because we didn't see you in chat. So if you were watching but not chatting, we still appreciate you and thank you so much for being here.
Yes.
We just didn't see your name, so we didn't get to shout you out specifically. You are always more than welcome to pop in a chat, say hey. We would love to have you join us in that way. But also, please don't ever feel pressured. That's not what we're trying to do. Right. You can enjoy our content however you choose. But that is going to be the end. Hopefully everybody has a great week. But between now and the next time that we see you, whenever that happens to be, please continue to stay safe and happy and healthy. That is to you and yours super important. And for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.